I'm referring to our friend Ellen, who we just had dinner with and hung out today, and Dan was also there, and she's single, and Dan's single.
So it was like a double date without him actually double dating.
No, because Jennifer and Andy were there, me and
Triple
Emily
date.
were there, Dan was there, and then Annie and Ellen were there. They're both sisters and twins,
Ooh, even better.
right?
Did anybody bring up the fact that Dan hasn't seen any movies?
Yes, I did, with
Wow.
the exception of Toy Story.
That doesn't count because it's not really.
Exactly, that's what I.
Oh, we need to do our roll, our D20 roll.
Oh yeah, how are we gonna do this go around?
Oh, I got a 13.
Okay, if I get a 20, I get an automatically level up, okay?
8. My dice literally just went up and then came down. It didn't roll.
Okay, but if you roll below 19, you level down.
Oh, you rolled level
It's too late. You already rolled. Can't make that stipulation after I roll.
He's on lag, so he actually made the stipulation before the roll happened.
Exactly.
No.
We'll roll Dan's dice for him. There we go. A 3. That sounds about right.
Seems about right. Oh man.
You all have. Rahagu has like shit for health even though you leveled up.
Yep.
Well, I haven't upgraded mine yet. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, I haven't added it to this thing.
Oh, yeah, I haven't done that part yet. Did you not get hurt at all in that last battle?
I did not.
I don't think any of us hardly did.
I went to half health because I was hit one time.
I was attacked multiple times, but one person beat my AC, and I cast shield to cancel it because it would have put me at half health, and I didn't want to deal with that.
I now have 32 health.
21.
You have almost double my health. Nice. We're going
Ooh,
to.
I get an
I'm
extra
going the crowd
rating.
control route, guys. I got more. If we fight all undead, I'm gonna be super pissed because none of my shit works on undead. But I went the.
Oh yeah. So you have the sleep spell. So I want to go back and change mine because I also have sleep. So I'm gonna change it. Unless you want to give up sleep and pick something else. Or are you happy with it?
I'm happy with it because I also have calm emotion now as well.
See, I took suggestion. So
It's
I'm
a good
gonna
one.
yeah.
What's suggestion?
Oh my god, why is there a whole bunch of snakes?
So suggestion is essentially I suggest a course of activities limited to like a sentence or two, so I can't like describe this whole thing that they're gonna do. But I can set up like if you run into a beggar, give them your horse or something like that. And if they never run into a beggar, then they never give up their horse. But I essentially create a scenario that they have to carry out. It's kind of like Death Note, where they have to do what I say in the way that I say it if it's possible for them to do. But if it's something like stab yourself in the heart, they're not gonna do it.
And I'm guessing you have to be asleep for it.
No.
It can be as simple as if he wants something from somebody and they're refusing, he can be like, I suggest you give that to me, and he can cast suggestion.
Yeah. And
Okay,
they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
I also have 2 spells now, so.
You can get rid of sleep then, because like I said, I'm going mostly charmed abilities. Like I have already the Fey ability that lets me charm a bunch of shit.
Sounds
Now I have calm emotion and sleep.
good. Okay. I will adjust then.
I can now speak with animals.
But Kara, if you make it me fight all undead, I'm gonna murder you.
And I can help out with Tyler and his stupid little otter.
Oh,
Hmm?
I have a side dragon now.
Yeah, I have beast
Kara, will you
sense.
pull me out a little dragon model?
So with beast sense, I can see and hear everything that your willing creature lets me. So I can touch your otter and see and hear through.
Yeah, whenever I get my next pact, I'll be able to communicate, see, and talk with my pet.
I
am really sorry, Lewis, but that wouldn't work.
Yes, it would. It says any creature, and I can touch him once he's not controlling him.
What is
But
it?
his weasel is not a beast.
It is a beast.
It
Fine, I
is
will get my
a
own.
fey. What is it? Fey, celestial, or demon?
No,
There's a
that's
fake.
mine. Oh. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I summon a
Fine.
fey creature.
Kara, am I able to go back and switch a pack?
You're not supposed to, but with the right stipulations, I might let you after going on a quest to get a new patron.
No, I don't want to change patrons. I just want to change one of my packs so I can talk to my familiar.
I am not entirely familiar with the Warlock's pack, so you have to fill me in more on what they are exactly.
At the start, you get to pick 2 packs. I went with the armor one, where I can cast
Mage armor.
mage armor, and the other one is I add my charisma bonus to my Eldritch Blast. But there's a bunch of other ones. One lets me talk to my familiar, which didn't make sense to me because I didn't actually get a familiar at level 1, so that's why I didn't pick that one. But it like just changes a bunch. Like there's a pack to where I can make Eldritch Blast pull in my enemies to me, push them away, slow them down. They're just packed bonuses. I guess I get with my pack, and I get them at. Let's see what levels I get them all at.
Leave it alone.
What are you wanting the dragon for?
I have a familiar now. And I picked a side dragon.
A Psy dragon.
Yep.
Where is that? I don't see that on the list for find familiar things.
You got to look at my specific familiars. I'll show you the options.
A Psy dragon.
Yep.
How do you spell it?
1 second.
It just every time it goes to fight, instead of attacking, it goes.
Yeah, I can whenever, because I have Pact of the Chain,
Yeah.
which changes my find familiar. I can do an imp, a PSEUDO dragon.
Oh, pseudo dragon. Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, a pseudo dragon, a Quasit, and a Sprite.
Okay. I'm familiar with the pseudo dragon.
Supposedly it's Fey, but I don't see where it's Fey.
The pseudo dragon?
Yeah.
How big does a pseudo dragon get?
They're
It's
very small. They're like the size of a
yeah.
weasel.
But I can attack.
My weasel
with
and your
my
dragon will be
pet,
friends.
which is cool.
I think they're really. Let me double check. I know in 3.5 I thought they were really venomous.
Yeah, they have Sting, which, if I hit, they must succeed a DC 11 Constitution throw and become poisoned for an hour. If the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the target falls unconscious until it takes damage. But I get to actually fight with my dragon with that pact, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, yours is definitely a better fighter than a standard familiar.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a lot of hit points.
Yeah,
One hit.
a pseudo dragon. It kind of looks like think of a red dragon the size of a weasel, but it has like a scorpion
Mushu.
tail.
Mushu.
No, that's a stupid looking dragon.
No, it's Mushu.
Hmm. I wish the sprite was better, but they don't. His attack is like super shitty.
Yeah, you were saying Psy dragon. I was thinking like some kind of like Chinese dragon with no wings.
No,
Not a very fun dragon at that point.
no.
More or less a wyvern, I think. No, wait.
No, wyverns
Is that
have
what
wings.
I'm thinking of? Yeah, they do.
Wyverns are basically dragons with 2 legs instead of 4.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell me when I get my next packs though, which I need to figure out.
You guys ready to fight a purple worm?
Yeah, bring
No.
it on. I ain't afraid.
I
Could
am.
Could I take a quick 8-hour nap first?
I was just uploading a picture. I was like, wait, that's not what I just uploaded.
It's similar. It should be the right thing, right?
That's close.
Oh fuck!
I think it's funny you and me were on the same train of thought there. Except for I actually took a picture out of my Dungeon Master's book. Or Monster Manual.
Well, actually, they're called Eldritch Invocations. Says at certain levels you get more. Oh, actually, I can automatically do it when you gain a level in this class. You can choose one of your invocations you know and replace it with another. And since we just leveled, I can do that.
Yep, go
Yeah.
ahead then.
So I traded out one of my spells as well. So I traded out Sleep since he already has it.
Alright, well, let me do that. Which kind of sucks because that means I'm lowering my damage with
Yeah,
Eldritch Blast, but
I took Featherfall just in case. Because it's a dumb way to die. It's just because you fall damage.
yeah.
It is, but it is really hard to die from fall damage.
Sure, but still, it could help.
That is probably one of the most unrealistic rules in this game.
With the fall damage.
Yeah, you can fall from 100 feet and still live.
Is
No
that tr-
problem.
So that's a lot different than Pathfinder.
That's actually one of the things I considered homebrewing, that if you fell more than 80 feet, it was automatic death.
Sure.
Whereas where it stands right now, it's just 1d6. So
If that's the case, is it
1d6
every 10
1d6
feet?
yeah, 1d6 per is it 10 feet, Tyler?
I did.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I'd have to double check,
So-
but I'm pretty sure.
Even on a
I don't think it's every
perfect
5. I think
if
it's every 10.
yeah. Even on a perfect roll, it's only like 60 damage, which is nothing once you start getting up in levels.
Fine, then I won't take Featherfall.
No, you go right ahead. There's plenty of situations. I was just sharing my opinion on how I think fall damage should be higher.
So,
At your guys' level, yes, falling great heights is gonna kill you.
We're fucked.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
1d6
Once you
plus-
start reaching like level 10, you're pretty much immune to fall damage unless you're really flying up there.
1d6
Oh my
bludgeoning
god,
damage
this
for every 10 feet.
dragon.
Maximum of
this
20d6.
This dragon is adorable.
Oh, they even put a max damage on it?
Yeah, 20d6s.
So you could fall from the limits of space all the way plummeting to Earth and still live.
Yeah, according to the rules.
Okay, why didn't my dragon lock to my character?
Because I didn't give you permission to do that.
Well, I had a really cool on my shoulder.
Well,
And
you
now
gotta
he's
change the
flying
color,
in the-
don't you?
Yeah.
I am, yeah.
Well, move him onto my shoulder and lock it.
You
He's
don't
gonna
lock
shit on the
it.
shoulder.
That's not how it works, Josh.
Yeah, you gotta
Well,
chain it.
You put it on your shoulder, which he doesn't go on your shoulder. Alright, so we'll have to lock
Put 'em on-
him,
can you put 'em on his
lock you,
platform?
use the move tool here. Let's get you away from your little invisible bubble here.
Too bad you don't have like a flying animated one. So you just be flying.
I mean, I could get one. That's just a. I think that's just a dragon.
Well, see if you can find a flying one.
Yeah, but you don't want it to be too far out from the actual models and stuff.
Well, no, I'll put him right next to me, but he can be like flying over my shoulder.
I doubt there's one flying, but there's probably one with the wings open.
Well, that'll work.
Why am I lagging all of a sudden?
Because I opened up a bag to search for dragons, so it's loading all the models.
Oh, I see it now.
See, his wings are open. Yeah, he's
What the
fine.
What the fuck did you give me over here? Ah! Run!
Oh. There's your dragon skull.
All right, mage hand, right back in there.
Yeah, it's about the same size.
I actually have one of those and two of those open, so cool.
All right. We will. You want to name your familiar, Josh?
There he is. Took him long enough.
Are we gonna tell Dan that he's dead or almost dead? Carrie's rolling your dice now.
He is not.
Yeah, Tyler threw the fucking skull at you, and now you're in the little dream thing.
Yeah.
And because
No,
you
no.
wouldn't reply, Carrie kept taking psychic damage too.
In that case, I will choose the Echo Knight class improvement, and I will switch places with my Echo so that I'm not affected.
You can name him Draco.
Oh, really?
No, I don't like that name because he's in Harry Potter and it runs it.
That's immediately what I thought.
Yeah, I know. I thought of that. What's the dragon's name in Dragonheart, whatever it's called?
Draco, I'm pretty sure.
I know. That sucks.
Why don't you just name him Smog?
That works. Even on these tiny versions.
Smog
Oh,
Jr.
Smog Jr.
Oh, the way my pact thing works, Carrie, is I can communicate telepathically with my familiar, perceive through its senses, and speak through it in my own voice as long as we're on the same plane of existence.
Oh, you could have named it Spyro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
No, that's lame.
Onaga?
That was a good fucking game.
It was a good game,
Which
but
one?
I don't want no purple ass dragon.
Yes,
All right.
that's my response to
Or
that.
name it after the dragon from Shrek.
That was a chick.
Yeah. I know. Do you know
I
what
was
her
gonna
name
say,
was?
wait, what was her name?
It's Dragon.
Why'd
Yeah.
you stop? Why'd you take it off, Carrie?
I couldn't get it to attach.
Oh. Well, that's fine.
All right.
So do you get the dragon from your Find Familiar spell?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's only 1 hour long.
Dan,
Oh,
before we get started, do not forget you
Oh,
will need to
casting time
attune
is
to
an
that
hour. Holy
ring.
shit.
Right.
Yeah. Just say casting time is an hour, and
That's
then
ridiculous.
the familiar lasts as long as it's alive.
One hit.
Essentially. Which is why I was trying to get all of that fucking those herbs that I could, because I need to recast it to bring back my weasel.
All right.
Well,
You guys reside in the aftermath of Old Owl Well. After surviving an intense fight against the wizard Harmon Cost, he fled as you guys then scoured whatever he left behind. What will you do now?
I'll continue our
I
search
have
for
a
the book.
question that you might have answered last session. Did you say I was able to get the 20 gold worth of herbs?
Yes.
Yeah, did you have a chance to list the all the stuff that we found?
Oh, yeah, I did forget to do that, didn't I?
I do have the list of at least all the money we got.
Let me open
Well,
it.
you got
The book back up to that page.
Yeah.
You picked it up.
I currently have the money that we got from Old Owl on my person.
All right.
And this isn't like you have to, but it would be super cool if all the money we got was divisible by 5.
You
Just,
will never
you
get
know.
it divisible by 5 now.
Yeah, I know.
You'll always be one off.
I always randomize the last number just to piss you guys off. 1s, 2s, 3s. Gotta love it.
I mean, with currency, it's not so bad because if I got, let's say, like 18 gold or something, I could just give everyone the equivalent amount of silver, kind of thing. So it wouldn't be that
Or
big a deal.
as being the treasurer for the team, you kind of just keep the 1 extra gold to yourself.
Exactly.
There you go. It's in Discord. That is not including the 20 gold of herbs you found, Rohagu.
Okay.
As
Right.
well as the jade dragon skull that you carefully placed inside of a pouch, which
Alright, so I
placed on your table.
yes, I found it because I saw the bag and I'm like, oh, what's this? And it kind of spooked me. So I took the scroll of darkness and I forfeited all currency, so you don't have to give me any currency.
You did take the pearl though.
I
100
also
gold.
took I also took the pearl too, yes, because I think I have a use for that.
Okay, that's fine.
If I don't find a use, I'll let somebody else take it, but I think I'll have one soon.
A
Well, we can
pearl
split
is
up the
not
gold.
technically a form of currency, right? It would just be more like a jewel.
Well, it's worth 100 gold pieces.
Right, I see
It
that
is-
it's worth 100 gold piece.
It's also used in a lot of spells.
Okay.
Which is why I
I
yoinked it.
think is why he wants it.
Yoink.
Who got the ring of protection?
Dan,
I have
What
it.
does it do exactly?
+1 to
Protects
AC.
me.
Plus 1 AC. And saving
And
throws,
saving throws.
other things, yeah.
All right. So are you guys resting at the old
Yes.
owl well, or are you heading out?
Well, we want to search for the book still. He said we think it's still there.
Well, I'm
Okay.
gonna go through the journal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
go
we'll
through the
rest.
journal.
We'll do a full rest.
Yeah. So we'll do a full rest here with, people searching for the journal / reading what is on.
And I'm summoning my dragon as well.
Sure.
What, are you reading the journal, or are you summoning the dragon?
He
Or are you guys taking a long rest here?
Well,
Yep.
who isn't doing something?
I am not doing anything currently. I don't have the
I
materials
can't
to
give you the
resummon
journal
my fae.
because you can't communicate for shit.
I will read the journal. How long will I be able to have a long rest after reading the journal?
Yes. If you guys are taking a long rest here, then you guys can.
Because it's still what, like midday to get turning night-ish?
Yeah, it's about noon now.
Cool. Then yeah, I'm gonna read the journal.
Do we really want to take a long rest already then? If it's only noon?
Yes, because I have no spell slots, and I'm pretty sure everyone else is in the same space.
You get spell slots back for a short rest.
Not wizards.
I get
Yeah, but I
one
get-
back if I use Arcane Recovery.
You technically
Yeah.
have 1 now because you leveled up.
Yeah, I get
But
my
still-
sorcery points back, but I don't get my spell slots
Well, actually, you
back.
got 3 because you got level 2s now.
Yeah, but I mean, still, I don't have
I know.
a lot I can do,
So
and I
how
would
about,
like
how
to be.
about we search the grounds first, and we'll be careful,
Yeah.
and then do our long rest later.
So everybody's
Yeah.
searching while I'm reading,
I'm summoning a dragon.
and he's summoning the dragon.
All right. So how long are you guys staying here? Are you doing a full long rest?
It depends on what I find in the journal.
Yeah, we're
and
gonna.
if we find the book miraculously. Or,
So
We're at least taking an
the
hour
idea we're going
because-
for: take a short break, let him read his journal, and then we are going to search the rest of the encampment.
I figured.
and-
Yeah, so I figured while he's reading, we'll be searching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, and I'm summoning my dragon.
So
for now.
multitasking. So not really a rest.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As you start flipping through the pages, you kind of skim through the first large chunk of it. It talks a lot about him over in his country of the Fae,
okay.
which you can read through that all you want. There isn't a lot of interesting stuff there.
Okay.
When you really start paying attention is when he makes sure here at the Sword Coast.
Gotcha.
And he talks about it, about how he's explicitly heading to the location of, shoot, I forgot the wizard's name. Arthindal, the wizard. He is
I'm sorry.
heading to.
Could you spell it? I would like
A-
to write it down.
Okay, I'll just type it in Discord.
That works.
Arthindal.
Okay, that is nowhere close to what I would have said.
I don't know if it's Arthindal or Arthindal. Yeah.
Whatever. Sure. So I
All right. So, based off everything you've read in the journal, Arthindal was a very powerful wizard.
Okay.
Who achieved lichdom.
Oh.
And Harmon Cost wishes to do the same.
Gotcha.
Using evidence he found, he linked Arthindal to Old Owl Well and believed that that was his watchtower. And believed that he left his journal / spellbook behind at the Old Owl Well. He never received confirmation that this was the location, but he did believe it was. He spent about 9 days at this well, scouring it. And on the day noted before your arrival, he did write down that he found the tome.
Damn.
Buried in the well under massive piles of bones. As well as who he thought was the remains of Arthindal at the very bottom of the well.
Search those remains.
Pretty sure that's where he got the magic wand from.
Man.
No, he actually does craft his own
Oh, does he? Okay.
enchanted weapons. That is a huge part of the Thay background. They are very much into magic and very much into necromancy.
Be nice to have had a nice shiny axe, but you know.
There's also one other passage that catches your attention.
Sure.
A particular meeting, and the name rings out to you. A meeting with the Black Spider.
Why
It
does that
talks-
ring out?
It talks about a drow that recruited him, or attempted to at least, in joining him. But the
Fucking
journal does not say why.
What is a drow?
It's an
A drow
elf.
is a elf that lives in the Underdark.
Sure.
Yeah.
They're basically elves that live underground.
Typically evil, but not always evil.
They hate the sun.
Yes.
So a dark elf would be.
Basically.
Yeah, basically. Yep.
Okay. And their name was Black Spider, or title
It
Black Spider?
is- Yes.
That's
His name was the Black Spider.
Okay.
Hate spiders.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, essentially, I call out to everyone and be like, guys, Harmon has the tome. That's what he used against us.
Well, this was a wait. Yeah, I guess. That
Then
makes
my
sense.
suspicions were correct.
Maybe he didn't have time to search the body at the bottom of the well.
How long would it take for us to dig through all the bones?
Well, we don't even know how far it goes down. You
That
heard
we
that.
couldn't even hear the stones that hit the bottom.
At this rate, we should head back.
Well, if he had already dug out all the shit, shouldn't the bones be like there?
We should head back to Phandalin and let our friend know that we found the book for her.
Yes.
We'll also get some health potions from
Yeah.
her.
I
Or,
And we can inform
Stoner.
her about the person that has the book.
yeah, Harmon.
Maybe she can hunt him down.
Right. And maybe she'll, give some money for his journal.
Yes, let's not tell her what's in the journal though. Let's just say it has a lot of interesting information about the tome.
Right. I'm down with that.
Uh,
Do we want to make camp here for the night?
I think we should back to Conberry, and then by the time we get there, it'll be late enough to make camp.
Sounds good. Okay.
all right.
So we make our way to Conberry.
So a
Did we
couple
find
hours travel,
anything-
and you do make it to Connieberry with no interruption.
And
Look
this-
here, they were searching the old well. Did they find anything else? While he was reading the journal?
Nothing of significance. It looked like Harmon kept everything of importance, mostly in the 2 buildings.
Very important question. Do I find anything shiny, such as a pebble or anything?
You do not.
Horman took everything.
That's why he wants the pearl, guys. It's not for magic. It's because it's shiny.
No, it is definitely the magic on that one. That one specifically.
Alright, so about what time would it be when we got back to Connieberry?
I think you said it was a couple hours. wasn't
So,
it?
Yeah. So you're looking about probably 5 in the evening now.
I mean, we can start heading back, I guess, still. Because it'd be, what, we'd get about a quarter of the way there before nightfall?
I mean, do we want to make camp in the town? I mean, it's an abandoned town, but still, we could break into a building kind of thing and maybe sleep in a bed instead of sleeping in tents.
I'm okay with
Uh,
that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any beds.
Being who you are, I imagine you went to bed, but...
I, rightly would, but that's fine.
After you guys know from staying the night at the old ruins before that there were no beds, and any remnants of beds are no longer usable,
Sounds
as
good.
it has been almost a century since this town has been
Sure. Then,
occupied.
then we'll start our way back to Phandalin, and whenever it gets dark, we'll make camp.
All right. Well, in that case, you guys will be able to make it.
All the way 1 square closer.
No.
Nice.
Let's see. Normal pace is 3 miles an hour. You guys got about another 3 hours. You'll make it. We'll say 2 squares. That's 10 miles. I think. Yeah, 1 is 5. All right.
Sure.
So yeah, you guys make it to there.
Alright, set up camp.
As we're setting up camp, I would like to take the time, and as a ritual, set up a string of wire along the entire edge of the encampment and cast alarm, obviously not notifying if any of the party itself passes through.
Okay. So which area are you wanting to cast it at?
I guess kind of towards the back here is where this area here.
Okay.
Yeah, just
It,
so I
it
can.
covers a 20-foot cube. This is the size of the alarm.
One of these is 5 foot. Does it have
Yeah.
to be a cube, or can it be stretched?
It says choose a doorway, a window, or an area within range that is no larger than a 20-foot cube.
Gotcha.
I will let you stretch that because most spells can be stretched. So use a 4x4 system, and you can shrink it down to add more.
Okay.
So in essence, I'll give you 16 squares in a line at most.
Oh, and just
Can I zigzag it?
As long as it is touching the whole way.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem. 1, 2,
just to be
3,
clear,
4,
we aren't
5,
doing cardinal directions anymore on
9,
attacks, right?
10.
Correct.
And does that include movement?
Yes.
So my question is, I'm gonna borrow your character. Could essentially, ink could hit Rahagu, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
And I could hit Rahagu, right?
So we are attacking and moving cardinal
Okay.
directions now?
Oh, no, we're just all fucking Rahagu.
No. That's what we was doing. Now we are not following cardinal directions. Now we're any direction.
Gary,
Yes.
set it from here and zigzag it out to here. That's exactly 16 spaces.
All right.
Still this back corner.
Yeah, just this back corner. So
Will
it's
you communicate
we'll get.
that to us or not?
If you hear me squawking very loudly,
Yeah, we can watch him setting it up.
Just so you
Yeah.
know, an alarm that close, by the time it goes off, they're going to be on top of us.
But it
well,
will wake
I
us
have.
up.
It'll wake us up and it'll give us a heads up at least.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm
while
just doing that for
I'm,
my own kind of personal reminder.
while I'm meditating, my dragon will be on top of this tent, keeping an eye out.
Okay. And I'll keep first.
And he has keen senses, just so you know.
What
Which-
keen senses?
Has an advantage on wisdom perception check
I got it in Discord.
that rely on
Against-
sight, hearing, and smell.
Oh, all three. Nice.
Yeah, I got it on the Discord if you look at the campaign above your stuff you posted.
Okay.
That's the character sheet for it.
Yeah, I got mine pulled up too.
Josh, just as a side note, if you go to extras, you go to manage,
Okay.
you can add an extra, familiar, and then type it in. Pseudo dragon, add, actually, sorry,
It's fun.
familiar variant.
Wait, one
So now you can
sec.
also have it on D&D Beyond.
Hey, Dan, I just gave Emily
It's under your extras tab.
wants to ask you a question.
Oh boy.
I'm going to attune, Gary.
Okay.
Tune things out.
You said add a possessions, Gary?
I was waiting
It's under
for-
extras. I already added them in there. If you go to your extras, you can click on them and it'll pull all this information up.
Dan, I was honestly waiting for you to say, "I'm gonna turn my phone off."
Oh, I see his little
No.
pseudo dragon.
Why would I do
Yeah,
that to
it's freaking
Emily?
cute.
I'll do it to Tyler.
Did you
Oh,
find
mine
it,
has
Josh?
more than 1 HP. too.
Tyler's are cool.
Yes.
Right? Tyler's are the best.
Wait, this one's different.
Tyler, you want to know the only reason I was looking for
Mine
a
can
position at
attack, by
Festus?
the way, Gary.
Why? So you can
Yeah.
So we-
too.
So we could yell at each other from across the store again.
That's
Some
fine.
language, understand. Okay.
This is the sole reason.
Most people don't even call me Tyler down there.
What do they call you down there?
One of my
Yeah,
coworkers
if you scroll down,
mispronounced
Josh,
my
it
name.
tells you its actions.
He's from Thailand.
I know, but it technically says
Tyler.
a familiar can't attack,
And it came out as
but
Tiger,
mine can.
as in the orange cat with stripes. And so that's what they call me.
Well, I think it means it
Right.
can't do regular attack. It can do bite and sting, but it can't do something
The
else. I guess.
supervisor, or the services supervisor down there calls me Tiger.
I don't think normal familiars can attack at all.
Nice.
No, they can't.
Carol Baskin.
Mine's like a special.
That's Crystal, right?
a
Yeah.
special
Okay.
familiar.
What did I call her? Carol? Crystal? It's Crystal.
Yeah, you called her. You just said service desk supervisor, and then called her Carol. I'm like, I'm trying to remember who's this
I've
supervisor down there.
games, so I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, Josh, just to be clear, it can only attack when you attack.
Well, it requires my attack to do it. I can't.
Oh, does it? Okay.
I can't attack, and then it attack as well. And also, I can cast my magic through it too.
Yes. That is something common with all familiars.
Okay.
All right. So, Ink is studying his new ring, trying to attune to its magical powers. Rahagu is setting up an alarm trap. What is everybody else doing?
I am going to sleep and start my rest.
I am going to start first watch.
And I'm
Alright.
meditating.
So Thelgrin is on first watch. I need everybody to roll me a d8. right, first watch passes by. It's a relatively calm night. You guys do hear some ambience of crickets and other creatures in the night,
Shit, last time we heard this, we got attacked.
but first watch does go undisturbed.
Excellent. And
Who will
I
you
go
be
to
waking
bed.
up for second watch?
I will be waking up Gideon.
Alright. Yeah, I'll take second watch. I'm going to patrol from back and forth around the front.
All right, give me a perception check.
Remember, my dragon is also keeping an eye out, Carrie.
Is its perception different than your own?
Yes.
That's going to be an 11.
My dragon has.
It
plus
actually has
3
lower
to
perception than you.
No, no. What's
Yeah, it's
mine?
passive of 13. Yours is 14.
It has +3 though.
Actually, no, I have Ardisius's. What is yours? Okay, yours is 14 as well. Good. That makes that easy.
Well, but the thing has +3 if you go under skills.
If you
Plus
go
3.
under senses, it has passive perception 13.
It's got a +2 rolling perception, but not passively looking around.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. So, Lewis keeping a watchful eye on the night. Everything seems pretty still. And as the night goes on, everything seems calm. And your watch is finally over.
Yay. Back to bed. I'm going to wake up Ink.
Why am I awake?
Did you go to bed? You was awake
Um,
for the first watch, said. Did you go to sleep after
Stay awake for first watch.
He was
because
tuning
he was
in.
attuning to his ring?
Yeah, I was going to go to sleep, but if he's waking me up.
Well, you'd have been asleep for my watch. It's second watch. This is third watch.
Oh, this is third watch? Yeah, I can do third watch.
I'm gonna be nice and say I wouldn't, because then that means you only got a partial rest.
Oh,
Because you was awake for first
I mean,
watch.
at
I
that
can
point,
be on watch. I just need 4 hours.
Yeah, and you've already been meditating for 8.
Yeah.
so Josh is taking
we're
third
gonna
watch.
the dragon will take third watch.
I mean, I'll be awake, but I'm not doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
I will talk to my dragon and tell him to just do a quick flyby
All right,
around
give me
this
another
area.
perception with advantage.
Oh no.
A 9, I guess, +3?
Correct.
Okay, so 12.
The dragon flies around, scouring the area, and comes back with little to no reaction. Everything seems pretty calm. There's another peaceful night along the Tribord Trail. And the sun begins to rise for a new day.
Yeah, back to full health.
Do we pull our stuff off, or?
You guys have all received the benefit of a long rest.
Why did you... Second I look down, I get flipped over.
You're sleeping. You're supposed to be flipped over while you're sleeping.
Are you supposed to be?
Got to signal that you're not awake and not paying attention.
Okay. Am I awake now?
As I wake up, I go over, I get out my book, and I'm going to start preparing my spells.
Okay. Anything else anybody wants to do before you set off?
I'm just gonna eat and then pack up camp.
Yeah, same here.
I think... Yeah, I'll probably eat some rations.
I haven't even really been keeping track of my rations, actually. Have you guys?
Uh,
Should be.
yeah. I'm down to
Yeah.
13.
How many have we eaten so far?
Oh,
Well, it varies because we had rations with the cart the one time.
right. And I took some out of there, but I put most.
Well, I didn't
Right.
even come
Well,
in
and then
yet, so.
we also ate at that, bought food. Some of us bought food at the
In.
inn.
Well, how many rations after the end? Because I came in after all that. 2?
That's
I think at least 2.
we would have 2
Oh,
rations then.
we had 2. Why is it not letting me change it?
Did it take us a day to get to Canterbury?
It took you 2 days.
Then it's 3 rations, I believe.
Okay, my spells are ready.
Alright, well, I still got 20 rations.
You guys begin to pack up camp and begin making your way again.
I'm gonna cast some mage armor on myself again, okay?
Okay.
Is that cantrip for you, Josh?
It's just free.
Oh yeah, it's a special ability that doesn't take a spell slot.
Yeah.
Real quick, Gary.
Yep.
Would I have enough time while they're beginning to pack up camp? I want to go into the woods and gather a couple of different twigs and whatnot. And
Are you just looking for any twigs or a particular type?
just anything that's kind of like kind of has a fork in it, that wise out.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough to find.
Thank you.
All right. You guys continue onward to Phandalin. I will need one more D8 from each of you.
Yeet.
Uh-oh.
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 That's a lot of ones.
What is this a roll for? For what die is this?
A D8.
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 Me and Josh already fucked the pooch here, guys. Come on, we need some 8s.
4. Not great.
Hey, can somebody grab my character? Let him go. So you get
That was interesting.
We lost.
But
yeah,
But,
I know. I don't know what's happening. I'm just like lagging out. Everybody's ping spiked up to 9999999.
Wait, is this you?
I'm rolling a D8
I
for
noticed
Tyler.
that like when you were trying to pull it over,
Oh,
that it was.
fucking hell.
I'm
Don't
done rolling
roll
for people.
Me. I'll be right back.
He just rolled for you.
Don't.
He rolled a 1 for you. And actually, you rolled a 1 last time. That's 2 1s in a row.
Yep. So we have 2 1s, one from me, one from Jesset, one from Josh. Yes, I'm blaming Jesset for that. It was his dice roller.
No, if Tyler gets back and he also rolls a 1,
Then it's meant to be. But if I don't roll a 1, it's not meant to be.
Don't roll
one.
another one.
Don't put that bad Jew on me. What are we rolling for? Because I didn't hear you.
Just roll a
just a
D8.
What are
D8.
we rolling for?
He's not gonna tell you.
Okay.
It's a secret encounter.
5.
5. Same as Lewis.
So how many ones was that?
2.
I'm trying again.
2
Wanna
1s,
see if I
2
can-
5s, and a 4.
Okay, cool. It was just those first
Oh,
2 rolls.
okay.
Okay.
I saw 3 in the chat, so I thought you guys rolled 3. All right, so there's
Well-
only 2.
Miller rolled 2 1s.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
rolled a 1 for me, but I was here. It just I couldn't roll.
All right.
Wow,
So-
warlocks are kind of shitty casters.
What are you talking about?
They're
I
not.
only get
They're not.
2 spell slots up to level 10.
Yeah, they're all about that Eldritch Blast.
For second level, but eventually you get second level and third level slots.
No, I only get 2 slots.
Yeah, that's
Oh, wait, no.
that's the running joke. Like when you talk to a bard and you talk to a warlock, it's bard has 21 spells and or slots. And,
I mean, I get a lot of spells, but I only have 2 casting.
Yeah.
It'll go up and then it'll go down again. Because
It
I had like
it doesn't go up though, not compared to other casters.
Yeah, I
not
get
compared to other
level, I get a
casters,
third
but I
slot
mean
at
you'll
level
have
11.
slots for multiple levels. Because I know because my other warlock had slots at like second and third level,
I
so it
don't
was more
think
than
so.
just 2 slots.
I don't think so. This list right here, spell slots,
well,
is
All right,
2 all the
let
way
me
up to
open up
level 11.
if
my
you look
character.
at Ragu and Felgrim, they have what 6 already.
Oh, like
Yep.
how many spell slots?
Like, I already
Yeah.
got a second level spell. If that was the case, Dan,
Yeah,
this
it's
would have been upgraded on this sheet.
Like
Go
he
to
has
my
4
character.
level 1 spells and 2
I'll
level
manage
2
the
spells.
levels.
Same traffic.
Oh, great! Back to the campsite.
All right. So it's a long day's travel, or full day's travel. And as you guys are walking, I need you guys to set your miniatures down here.
Down here. Oh, up there.
I can dismiss my familiar at any time and resummon him. He just goes into an extra dimensional space.
Yeah, but
Yep.
it takes you an hour
Right
to
now.
summon them.
Do what?
It takes an hour to summon the thing. So
No, it doesn't. That's to summon
That's
him for
after
the
he
first-
dies, like an act. You can you can temporarily dismiss your familiar and then recall him as long as he doesn't quote unquote die.
does that
Yes.
cost an action from you?
Yes.
Ragu, please pick a square.
I had a square and someone moved me.
Oh, okay, sorry. All right. Gideon, as you are leading the march, you
Like
noticed up ahead
Oh, yeah.
something sitting on one of the rocks.
Do I know what this something is?
Don't put your mouse over it.
Too late, you asshole. You should have started off with that.
You can't quite make out what it is, but it's small, staring at you, and you notice it's twiddling something in its hand.
Sure. I'm going to continue to approach.
You see, as you walk up, you can now distinctly tell it is a goblin. He's got a dagger in his hand. Looking at you with a grin, he takes the dagger and slides it across his throat.
We should hold here and get ready for an ambush.
You
Rest of
hold
us
here.
leave.
I'm going to move up and check out what the hell just happened. So I'm going to move up to the goblin.
Oh, he's still alive. He was just doing the motion.
Okay, I'm going to move up to the goblin.
All right.
follow
As you
with him.
move up, I need everybody to roll initiative.
I'm not afraid of
Alrighty.
being an initiative.
I'm
Woohoo!
right there.
Finally!
I got a 5.
Wait, weren't you in the... Oh, I
Wonderful.
guess you moved me. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Somebody threw me on the board.
Well, yeah,
before I
we put
played
you in the
myself.
back because, I mean, you'd be...
Oh,
most
alright,
likely-
fine.
God
I'll
damn it.
be
We
in the
wouldn't
back.
want to be flanked by our poor little Ryagu being killed there.
Please no.
Play dead again.
Please no.
I want some feathers
It
plucked out
worked.
next time.
It worked. I'm alive. That's all that matters. More than what I can say for Josh's first character.
Ha.
I died for the cause, so you guys can
All
shut
right. Anybody above 20?
None of us are really that good.
I always get above a 20. I just didn't happen to get it this time. That
You find
that
that
one
much
roll
shit,
in the beginning has fucked me.
Everyone got their long rest and healed, right?
Yeah,
All right. 15 to 20.
Yep.
I had 19.
19 on Gideon.
We
Anybody
Divvy
else
up
15
the,
to 20?
Negative.
I think only Lewis.
10 to 15.
I got a 12.
I got a 13.
Do you have any pluses to that, Tyler?
No.
Okay.
Is it your dexterity that is bonus to initiative?
You should have a plus initiative modifier.
He has 0, so but it's I think
Okay.
it's based off your dex.
It is.
It is based
That's-
off dex.
Yeah, that's why I contested a tied initiative as a contested dex check.
All right. Odysseus and Ink. Who won out of you two?
I got a 3
I-
or 5 total.
Oh, I also got a 5.
But Dan rolled higher, or we're doing where
Good, you guys choose. Yeah, you guys
What do you
decide.
want to do, Josh? Do you want to go
Dan,
first or
You can go
last?
first.
I'll go first then.
All right. My screen will quit messing up on me. All right. Let's put in. Yeah.
We're just on the road back to Phandalin, and this goblin says if we keep going that he's gonna kill us.
I mean, he technically didn't say anything.
He gestured in that regard.
All right. Ink, since you was in the tail end and you did originally have your minister pointed backwards, you notice out of the trees steps out another goblin.
Oh, I like his helmet.
And he pushes towards you.
Does he have a nose ring? He has a fucking nose ring under there. Does he? No, I'm seeing shit.
You are seeing stuff. There's no nose ring.
Nose ring.
I
still
believe
like
you wanted
All
to see
right,
it.
Gideon.
Is this inclined up rocks, I guess, or
Yes, they are pretty steep rocks. About 10 to 15 feet tall.
15?
We'll put him right here on the 15-foot section, or the 10-foot section.
Okay, so it's 15. I'm going to. I am going to throw a hand axe at him from here.
Okay.
Ignore that second one. So a 9 plus hand axe is 5, 14.
14 to hit?
Yep.
That is a miss.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I've moved 15 feet, 20. Can I try to climb the rocks?
If you have extra movement left.
I said 10
That first
feet.
rock in front of you is 5 feet up, so it'll take you 5 feet of movement to climb it.
Okay, so I still have 5 more feet. It's going to be 10 feet. I guess,
I will need an athletics check to climb it.
Okay. Athletics.
Okay, you scale it with
23.
no problem. As you throw the axe, the goblin lets off a little chuckle. You got to do better than that, boy.
Is he speaking in Goblin or Common?
Common.
Yeah, great. I'm going to speak back to him in Goblin. You're about to see what's coming up next.
I think you might be surprised. You're all dead men walking.
Wizard didn't kill us, you're not going to.
You got a bounty on your head now. It
Son
ain't
of a
just us you
bitch.
gotta fear. After that, Rahagu, a javelin, gets thrown at you from behind.
Poor
Which
bird.
way is behind?
From back here.
Oh god.
Wow, that's a far throw.
It was. It was at disadvantage.
Well, I mean, you got a long range on javelins, up to 120 feet with disadvantage.
Actually, we're gonna scratch that. We're gonna use this guy. It wasn't a javelin. It was a crossbow. We'll still use a roll since even the javelin hit.
I feel like the crossbow is less damage.
It
so
probably
I'm
is.
okay.
All right, and it hits you for 7 points of damage.
Jesus, the Birdman's down.
I'm still up.
Ooh. Shortly after, or almost immediately after, Odysseus gets hit in the side by an arrow, dealing 8 points of damage. And then he moves. You barely see him pop up and shoot, and then slowly scurry behind another set of logs. Felgren, you are up.
So I am going to cast magic missiles on. I'm going to shoot 2 of them at number 3 right here, and 1 of them at crossbow. Is this the crossbow guy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's crossbow.
Yeah.
It says
That's the one that shot your bird friend.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit the one that shot the bird friend. So we'll roll the first 2 for Goblin 3.
Goblin 3.
That's gonna be 9
yeah.
damage.
To Goblin 3.
Yes.
Okay.
And then 4 damage to Goblin Assassin, who I thought you said is the one with the crossbow.
That's 2. Goblin Assassin 2.
Okay.
How much damage?
It was
3.
4. It gets a +1.
Okay.
I am also going to use some of my meta magic with Quicken spell, and so I can use 2 sorcery points to cast a spell for a bonus action. So
Okay.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile again.
Can't go wrong with magic missile.
True that. And
Fireball.
Before I'm gonna let you do it this time because I'm gonna have to double check the rule. I'm pretty sure whenever you do that, the second spell has to be a cantrip.
Can confirm. I do know that is the case.
Okay. Well, with that confirmed, then
but it says
we will
when
move forward.
When you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to 1 bonus action for the casting. It doesn't say
It does,
anything
but
about
then in the magic rules, there is an inert. You cannot cast 2 spells unless one is a cantrip.
If that is the case, then
I will let you undo your sorcery if you wish.
Yeah, I would like to undo that. Okay. I'm gonna look it up real quick, but where would it say that?
Probably if you clicked on spellcasting on your features and traits or wherever it is.
I don't know if it'll be in features and traits on the character sheet. It'd probably be in under the spellcaster section for the book.
Carrie, when you attacked me, you remember my armor is 15, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry. These aren't just standard goblins you guys are fighting.
Yeah, they're fucking assassins, boy.
Yeah, the only thing you can cast is a cantrip according to D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
Okay.
But you do have movement speed still.
I just don't see where it shows that.
So if you go to the spellcasting thing in your features and traits, you can click spell rules under there at the top.
So
And I might be some.
features and traits, and where does it say? See where it says meta magic, and I can click on quicken spell, but once again, it doesn't say cantrip.
Okay,
Well,
I
it's not-
see it right here. I'll send you the link real quick. It says, spell cast with the bonus action is especially swift. You must use a bonus action on your turn to cast a spell, provided that you haven't already taken a bonus action this turn. You can't cast another spell during the same turn, except for a cantrip with a casting time of 1 action.
Okay.
I'll send you the
Yeah,
the link here.
Lewis linked it.
Oh, did you already?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yours on the forums. I'm looking at the actual
Whose turn is it?
rules.
It is still Thelgrin's.
I will be ending my turn if that's all I can do. I
Okay.
You don't want to move behind cover or anything?
is this cover? Would this rock next to me be cover?
Yes.
Then I'm absolutely gonna move around.
You haven't gone yet, right, Dan?
No.
All right.
You
Well,
three have not gone.
I'm gonna
It is
yell
now
at you
Rahagu's turn.
in Elvish that I'm gonna try to put these two to sleep.
Oh, well, can you hit this one, or can you only hit those two?
With one spell, I can do 20 yards, so I'm gonna only hit these two.
That's
Okay,
not.
that's
Oh,
fine.
you're gonna move up on him.
I'm gonna
Well,
cast
this
it
one's
right
already
here.
almost dead. He's gotten fucked up by magic missile.
Well, these guys are pretty tough, so we don't actually know how much health they have.
Okay. Okay. Anyways, my turn. Quick question. Flipping around, looking at this guy's weapon. About how heavy does that look? Is it like girthy or is it pretty lightweight?
Looks pretty girthy.
How heavy does his shield look?
Also pretty girthy. He's pretty fit.
It's
The
also
shield
pretty
would be
strapped
a
on
little
with the
bit lighter
belt.
than the mace, as it is made of wood.
Oh, so would I kind of guess that the shield is, I don't know, less than 5
Probably
pounds maybe?
no, definitely not.
Okay, so then I'm going to cast, and I'm aiming at his helmet, and I'm aiming it straight down into his skull. I am casting catapult on his helmet and fucking rocketing it into his skull.
Nice.
That is a dex save.
He got an 18 on the save.
Okay, I believe the object. I believe he still takes half on this one. Oh, yep. Nope. He takes no damage. That sucks.
Oh shit. Okay.
Boy, this bird's
All right,
terrible.
Rahagu, looking at the rocks behind him, raises one in the air and hurtles it towards the goblin. But the goblin raises his shield and deflects it.
No, I was actually casting it on his helmet.
Oh, you're just trying to catapult his helmet away?
I was trying to catapult his helmet into his head.
Pretty much
Oh,
knock it
okay.
down into his body.
Yeah.
He's too
So-
fit for that, and he just resisted it.
It was too well fastened.
Yes, that is what I'm going with. I'm gonna hide behind these rocks. Do I feel safe back here? I hope so.
You feel like you're in partial cover.
I will lay down.
You are now in full cover.
I
All
mean,
right, that's my turn.
All right. Ink.
Alrighty. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15.
you can go diagonally now.
Oh yeah, 5, 10, whatever. And I'll attack him. Uh, 12.
That's a miss.
Is that a miscarry?
Yep. Sorry, I was getting more coffee. Yes, a 12 is a miss.
Yeah, I had a higher roll. on
I'll
this.
use my superiority die to use precision attack, which allows me
Okay.
to add
Roll a
to the
D8.
roll before or after the roll.
It's a 1.
Could be.
Oh,
It's a 5. So it'll be 17, right? What I roll?
That is a hit.
Yeah. Alrighty. Now I'll roll a d10 for damage. 4 plus 3, 7 damage.
7 damage.
And I'll roll for my Polar Mastery. That is a 19.
He is now bloodied.
And 7 damage.
What was the to hit?
19.
Oh, okay. All right. And with that, you slayed the first assassin.
Nice.
Hmm.
And I
Okay.
still have, so that was what? What'd I do? 10 movement?
Yeah.
So I could go, I'll have to walk around this fence. So 5, let's see, it's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So now diagonals are 5, Carrie?
Yes.
Alright, I'm guessing it's my turn.
It's your turn.
Okay. Well, I will be casting sleep. At this point right here. It's 20-yard radius. So it would hit both of these.
Would it?
If the diagonal counts as 5, that's 15. That's 15.
It's a 20-foot circle, so it's not 40 feet like you're thinking.
Is it
Okay.
20-foot radius or
Yes, 20
diameter?
foot.
So it's
Well, the radius is is half, so it would be a 40-foot circle. So he could get both.
A radius is from the center of the circle to the edge.
It
The
is a
diameter.
diameter.
Okay, so you guys are ready. So he can only get one.
Creatures
I would
within
agree.
20 feet of the point you choose. So if I'm choosing this point, would that not
So-
mean 20 feet away from that point that they would get hit?
Yeah, so it is.
Maybe it is
radius.
diameter then. Okay.
Radius, you
Well,
mean?
if we have his freaking page pulled up, it'll
Yeah.
say
I
20
have it
foot
right here.
R or D.
it just says 20 foot.
Yeah.
But if you read
Yeah,
it right
It
here,
does say area.
Yeah, I do see what he's reading, and it does say 20 feet of a point you choose within range, which you are within 90 feet. So, yeah, let me say you can hit both of them.
and it's 5d8, and well, you can read it as I roll the dice. So a total of 25 health.
Who do you wanna
If both
start
of them, it's whoever's wounded first.
with? So he should be the more wounded one.
So this one, well, whichever one has less health. If they both have total less than 25 health care, they're both asleep.
No, they do not.
Okay, then, starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points.
That would be number 2.
So he falls unconscious.
There's no save.
No.
No,
No, it's based on his roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, do I add my bonus to this?
That's a good question.
No.
It should show on your page if you do.
Yeah, it doesn't. Okay.
Oh yeah, it has the hit DC is a no mark, so
And is this fence partial cover, Carrie?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll sit behind the fence.
And
that's
you, anybody behind cover here will get +2 to your armor class. Rahagu, they will have disadvantage against you with ranged attacks.
Carrie, this will always be my
If
armor
I'm in
you
full
need to
cover,
look.
they shouldn't be able to see me.
That's true. Yeah, I'll roll. Yeah.
See you, but
Since you're
they-
prone behind cover, you have full cover.
Does
You
it take an
didn't
action
say
to
when
get
I
up
laid
from
down,
prone,
you said
though?
I now have full cover.
Yeah, you're right. I did, didn't I?
You did.
Does it take an action to get out to get back up since he's
It
prone?
takes
Takes
half your
half my
movement.
movement,
Oh,
which I have something to counter that anyway, so I don't care about that.
All right. Oh. Finally, assassin number 4 with a graceful acrobatic jump. He jumps over Gideon's head,
Mother.
landing behind him as he
And
attempts
off-
to dive
the
2
hill.
daggers into your sides. The first dagger being a 15 to hit, which is a hit. For 6 points of damage. The other dagger swinging in for 13. Also a hit.
Damn, Lewis, and get yourself
What's
some
your
For
fucking
3.
AC?
3 points of damage. His AC is 13.
So as long as you meet or exceed, it's a hit.
Yes. Yep. The rules are meet or beat and always round down. All right. And that is the end of the assassin's turns. We go back to the top with Goblin 3, who is dead. Back to Gideon.
Alright, I'm going to rage. Fuckers. And I'm going to reckless attack with Great Weapon Mastery.
I like how everybody focuses on the goblins back here, because we just figure Gideon can take care of the one goblin
Yeah.
by himself, because it's
Yeah, you
tiny.
got this.
And then it
That's not
jumps
enough.
over his head, does a little
13,
twirl,
that's
and
gonna be a
stabs
miss.
him twice.
13 is a miss.
Yep. Alright.
Recklessly swinging, the goblin evades your swings with ease.
I yell at Dan not to attack the sleeping one. I yell at everybody not to
Wait,
attack the sleeping
Why not?
Because it'll wake him up.
Yeah.
After
I'm going to kill
watching
him while he's unconscious.
Odysseus cast a spell
No.
to put his friend to sleep, he draws out an arrow shooting it at you.
I have 17 armor, by the way, just so you know.
With the
Yep.
+2.
And he does hit for 8 points of damage.
You better be charging that dude.
We're back to Thelgrin.
You can't reach him.
He can dash.
You can't attack then.
That's fine. I don't want the guy shooting me anymore.
I'm gonna use all 3 of my magic missiles on the crossbow guy, Goblin Assassin 1.
Okay.
Is there a face over? Okay. 11 damage.
11 damage. All right. A little bloodied, but still ready for combat.
Which one did you shoot at, Tyler?
The crossbow guy.
Crossbow
Because
one?
there's no point in attacking the guy that's asleep.
Yeah, the only way he can wake up is if he's slapped or attacked.
Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right, Rahagu.
Could you not just insta-kill him while he's asleep, though?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, okay, so you still have to roll.
If you guys wish to include coup de grace, then also remember I will be using it against you then.
Yeah, fuck that. It would make sleep super strong then.
It would. It'd also make it strong from us.
Well, I can't be put to sleep, so magically, at least.
What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
Shoot that bitch that keeps shooting at me.
I just lay there at this point. You're too far out of range for most stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up. And on myself, I will cast Expeditious Retreat, which then allows me as a bonus action on each of my turns to take the dash action. So, as well as taking it as an action if I wanted to, so I can move a lot. But my action for this turn is to cast it, and that is concentration. So that's that. So I'll go 5, 10, 15, and another 30. 'Cause I'm going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I want to get over here. Cool. And can I crouch down at all to try to get like partial cover here?
I need a dexterity save.
From me? I hit a
Yes.
trap. Fuck. It's okay. I don't have horrible decks. Just because I'm a Kenku. That is a 19.
As you step over one of the small logs, you feel the earth beneath your foot start to give way, but you quickly bounce back
Flip.
as you avoid the pitfall trap.
But now you're not in cover.
Ooh, I know what I'll do. Last step, lay down because then he has disadvantage.
All right. Ink.
Mark to hit.
Well, I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 with my movement there. But he's still 5 feet too far from me. So I could use my action to dash.
Or you could just throw your axe at him.
Well, is he behind partial cover though?
He is.
Dashing would be pointless though, because you're not going to be able to attack.
I can action surge action surge to attack. So I could dash to like here, then action surge and attack.
If you do that, he will get an attack of opportunity when you leave the square.
Then let's see, was I here?
Yeah.
I guess I can't really get to him from the other side, can I?
I mean, you could
Step
jump
up
the
one.
log.
You can move here and poke over the log at him.
Would
He'll
it
have
be
partial cover.
Yeah, so he'd get a bonus.
Yeah.
Just get in his face, Dan. Just get the 5 feet.
Just get in his face because he's an archer anyways.
Yeah.
So
Whatever. I'll dash to right here, and then I'll use action surge to
Why
attack.
don't you just go to this spot, Dan?
Because he's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
only
No,
if
he
you
won't.
leave that spot, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I move
Only if you
into it,
leave
it's
it.
fine. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll go here. And I'll attack him with action surge.
Do monsters not get reaction attacks, Gary?
Yes, they do.
It is
That's a hit.
23. All right. With 10 damage.
Oh, nice. Which one is that? That's goblin number 1. All right.
I'm going to use my Polar Mastery to attack
You
again.
don't need to.
Oh, he's already dead. I would have hit him anyway.
Swing at the air, miss.
I stab his corpse a couple more times. He's already unconscious on the floor, and I just keep stabbing, mutilating the body.
Was that the end of your turn, Dan?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna turn back towards him, I guess. I don't know. So now it's Josh's turn.
Odysseus.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on Goblin Assassin 4. I'll let you guys deal with the sleeping one.
What range does Eldritch Blast have?
120
90.
feet.
Oh yeah, it is 120. And that was so 19.
19 will hit.
Mhm. Seven damage.
No bonus to damage?
No.
Okay. What was that, Eldritch Blast or something?
Yep.
Okay.
He's a warlock. What else is he gonna cast?
There
Yeah,
actually
that's
is
another spell,
there actually is a thing you can pick up, a skill that adds +5 to all your attacks for for Eldritch Blast?
It doesn't give me +5. It gives you your modifier.
Maybe it does. I don't
That's what I
remember.
had
Mine was
before, and I
+5.
switched it for my familiar.
Oh.
It only
There's
gives you
also
the
one that
modifier.
makes it do other things too, though.
Yeah, you
Lewis.
can push them to you, push them away, and slow them.
Gideon. The goblin reaches for a different dagger stowed behind his back. He pulls it out
Run!
as it drips with a green liquid.
I'm sure that's fine.
I need a constitution save. As the dagger stabs cleanly into your leg.
What's your modifier?
He has
Should be a
good
+4,
modifier.
right? Lewis, you're muted.
16. Not bad.
16. You will take 6 points of piercing damage. As the poison enters your bloodstream,
Is that
you
half
feel...
damage?
No, that was the dagger.
Yeah, but I take half. I'm raging.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not round it down. So yeah, you'll take 3.
I was about to say,
As
Jesus
the
Christ.
poison enters your bloodstream, you start to feel your leg lock up. But with your strong constitution and will to live, you are able to shrug off the poison.
Sweet.
Kick that little fucker down the hill.
He got
After
poisoned. He got poisoned
stabbing you with
earlier,
the
so he's
dagger,
immune to it now.
with some impressive acrobatics, the goblin leaps back and begins to run.
What a little
You
bitch.
son of a bitch.
We gotta stop that.
It is now your turn, Gideon.
So I'm right here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I can, this is just a regular 5 feet here, right? Here to
Yep.
here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will recklessly attack with my great mastery. I swear to God, I better knock this guy's head off. Nope. 14.
No, that is a miss.
Yep. I'm just gonna lay my
As
axe
he
down.
again agilely dodges your swings.
I put my axe down.
Everybody,
If
go
I-
for the runner.
If I can come across Lewis, so as long as you're
Nope, I put
standing
my
there.
axe down. I'm turning away at this point. I don't deserve to live, so he can kill me. That's my turn.
All right. He is still asleep, so we move on to Thelgrin.
Yeah, when you resist a poison, so if you make the Constitution save, are you
It-
not poisoned?
Yes, he saved against the poison, so it had no effect.
Gotcha.
I'm guessing it was an unconscious poison.
It was a paralysis poison,
Hmm.
which means all future hits would have been critical hits.
Well, I'm glad that you got poisoned.
And it
not
had a
me.
DC of 15.
Wow.
So that
Barely
was a
made it.
close call there, Gideon.
Gotcha. Well, can't go wrong with magic missile.
Yep.
Fuck up.
I have a
Fuck
high
that
con,
fast.
so strength can counter my strength.
13 damage.
Nice.
Good one.
Unexpected, the goblin gets pelted by 3 arrows, and as he tries to dodge out of the way, they still home in on his exact location. And he looks over at Thelgrin, almost pissed off.
You know I'm in
He
front
doesn't
of you,
get
right?
hit very often.
Obviously.
I flip him off.
You should give him a wry smile like he did to us.
Just a little nod, like, yeah, that was me, fucker.
All right. We move on to Rahagu.
I stand up. I take a quick glance around. I see he has a knife.
Lay back down.
Lay back down.
Shut up. I will cast. On his knife, I will cast. Does he still have the knife that's dripping in green shit out?
Probably getting
Sorry, I was muted. He does.
I would like on that knife. I would like to cast catapult, and I want it to go into him again. I want to see if I can get it to work. But I'm going to cast it at 2nd level this time. It's still
Okay.
a Dex 12.
Oh, Dex is what he's good at.
I know it's what he's good at, but it's all I have. I don't have my con saves that I had,
He got a 17.
bitch.
So
Do I
he's
at least make
fine.
him drop the dagger?
Do not.
I squawk at him and lay back down.
You have no luck when it comes to any kind of saves against people.
Yeah.
Because a DC save of 12 is really low. Even mine are 13 when I do stuff.
Ink.
My turn? Alright, I can go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normally.
Chuck that X.
Yeah, and I guess I'll throw an hand
Unless
axe
your
at him.
surge thing is like a thing you can do all the time.
Yeah,
No,
guess so.
it's once per short rest.
It will be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Alright. Wait, how come?
Because
he's
he's
tiny.
25 feet away. 20 feet. Anything over 20 feet is disadvantage with a hand axe.
Gotcha.
She's getting tired.
Let me check my thing real quick.
Wait, 1, 5, 10, 15. So if instead of him moving into this square, he had moved into this square, not have to do this.
Oh. Then I can do that then, because I'd be across, then go diagonal.
That is, if
Go ahead.
the DM will allow you to move to that square instead.
I will.
Alrighty. Then I will do that, and I will throw my hand axe. A 1.
Wow, is that gonna hit me too?
Take the disadvantage and just.
No, I just rolled damage. I want it to hit me in the back.
All right.
It hits your shield, so you're fine.
I don't have that.
Odysseus.
I am going to cast Witch Bolt.
Can you promote me real quick, Kev?
No.
Kirsten. That's 12.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let me click those, and then I'm gonna run this way.
Rahago, this is for you.
Alright.
It's a little quarterstaff for you.
All right. And with fancy acrobatics, he again disengages from Gideon.
Yeah, I knew that motherfucker was coming
With
over
his
here.
eyes intently set on Thelgrin,
Yeah, that's
he
fine.
throws the poisoned dagger. With this, or no, I'm sorry, not disadvantage.
He is have cover though.
Yes, I will give you a +2 armor bonus. Surprisingly, he misses the throw.
Collect that dagger.
All right.
You roll your eyes at him.
Yeah.
Why are you even
Shake
bothering?
your head.
Josh, I'm going to say you looked behind you while you were moving to that position, so give me a perception check.
God damn it. Where's my bonus? +4. Would I roll 11? So 15.
You noticed another goblin waking up. The one you
That
put to
little bitch. We're gonna have to rectify that.
It is now Thelgrin or Gideon's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my axe in my hand this time. And I can move here. His back turned to me.
It is.
Yeah, it don't matter. I'm gonna do my normal attack and miss. Hold on.
Reckless again.
Yes. 15.
15 flat.
15 flat.
That is a miss.
I figured as much.
Maybe you shouldn't power attack the guy that's super fast.
You say that, but every first roll I've had has been the lowest of the 3 rolls. So like that one was what? A 2?
But if you weren't using Great Arm Mastery, you'd get your modifier and you'd hit so many fucking times with
No.
Reckless.
Every first swing is a 2, a 3, a 4. I would still be below a 10.
But I'm okay.
I mean,
I'm not
reckless is
complaining that
okay.
you-
It's the
Reckless is
power
fine.
attack.
Yeah, it's the Great Arm.
Too bad. That's who I am. I'm playing a barbarian.
It's what's fucking you right
A
now.
barbarian who is angry and raging is not going to not do something like that.
Okay.
Accurate.
Yep. You swing low, trying to predict his movement, and he just acrobatically backflips right over your great axe swing.
I'm just going to hit him one time and I'm going to chop his fucking head off. And
It
I'm
probably
keeping it.
would
And I'm
if you
keeping
could
it.
hit him.
Okay, can you explain this to me?
Yes.
On my sheet, you got your strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
Yep.
And then I had this other saving throws. Never mind.
Okay.
I don't get why.
Is
I have
you have your
plus-
separate. You are proficient with charisma and wisdom saving throws as a warlock.
Even my attack abilities.
No, those saving throws are saves. They are when
Oh.
you're getting attacked.
Then why do I have a +4 on my Eldritch Blast to hit?
That is because you get 8 plus your oops. What it's 8 plus your charisma plus your proficiency. Am I right there?
I have to look at this thing.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah,
Mark.
he's got a +2 proficiency on it, so.
Oh no, I'm thinking something else. I'm thinking save DC is 8. So you're getting a +4 because you get a +2 from your charisma and +2 from proficiency.
Is it charisma or is it wisdom?
It's
Pretty sure
charisma.
warlocks are charisma.
Okay,
They
so,
are.
They are
so
charisma.
That's his +4 there. Then.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, just asking. Go back to what you're doing.
All right. Whose turn is it now? Thelgrin's?
I believe so.
Yes, Thelgrin.
I will be using a 2nd level magic missile
On this Goblin Assassin 5.
on the Goblin Assassin 4.
No, don't let him wake up that other one.
He's about to be hit by a guy with a poisonous dagger. I think he's more worried about that.
No, he doesn't have the dagger anymore. He already chucked it.
No,
That's
no,
true.
No, he did.
Did he? Oh,
He
well,
did.
Yeah, he
threw it at
chucked
me,
it
yeah.
at you.
With an almost panicked look in his eyes as he hears you repeating that same incantation.
He better give up.
I mean,
Kill his
since
ass.
he can't do anything beforehand, like yell
He
out. I
starts to dash towards you, but yeah, you still get to cast your spell.
Sounds good. Uh, 18.
Oh, that's
damage.
gonna hurt.
18 damage.
He is
You get-
dead.
You get 4 of them? I thought you only got 3 misses.
I
Absolutely
cast it as
close.
2nd level spell.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Damn, you get a lot of spells.
Rahagu.
Yeah.
Yeah, warlocks aren't about their spells. They're about Eldritch Blast, which
Yeah.
becomes super
Well,
strong as you
cantrips.
level up.
Yeah.
All
it does.
cantrips. You get a ton of them.
Well, I mean, you do, but none of them are compared to Eldritch Blast.
Right, but you can get ones that do different stuff.
I mean, I
Like-
only have 2 cantrips. So you don't have that many.
Yeah,
I
you,
didn't
you
pick
get the
the Book
same
of
amount of
Shadows.
cantrips as everybody else.
I
Yeah.
only have 5.
You have 5 cantrips?
Yeah.
I only have 2.
That's so sad for you.
I know.
Alrighty. Let's see. 60, 5, 10, 15, 20.
5, 10, 15, 20. You can get the here with your double rush.
Jeez.
I want to be helpful. Okay, so I'm going to turn around, and at 2nd level, I'm casting. I'm gonna cast catapult again on because it's all I fucking have right now. On the fucking crossbow this one was holding, and I'm launching it at this one. So that's another dex save of 12 from Goblin 5.
Why are you doing 2nd level then? It doesn't increase the dex?
Doesn't increase the dex, but it increases the damage.
Oh, okay.
if by chance he fucking fails.
They're all goblin assassins. They probably all
What are
have
you
high
doing?
dice.
Catapult, Goblin 5, dex save, please.
It's got to be the 12.
Oh, nat 20.
Fuck you. I want to see how much damage I would have done. That's my turn. I would have
Oh,
killed.
that would have killed him.
Would have killed him with his friend's crossbow.
I wish that would have happened. I'm not gonna lie. All right, Ink.
I lay back down.
I'll go.
I'm pouting on the ground now.
3, 4, 5,
Pissed.
6.
At this point, Ink, you're just running back and forth, not doing.
I know.
Yeah. But
Well,
by the time I
Rahago
made
and
it away-
Gideon are not having fun fighting elite goblins.
Let's see. Be 1, 2, 3.
In fact, Magic Missile has been your guys' saving grace.
Eldritch Blast did a bunch of damage, and so did Sleep. So fuck off.
Sleep hasn't killed him, it just made him sleep. He's about to wake
Yeah,
up.
we just stopped somebody from shooting us for like 3 turns.
Alright, well, that's my turn.
All right, Odysseus.
What do I do? He hasn't woken up the guy yet, right?
You saw him approaching him to wake him up.
Alright, well. I am going to try to cast. Oh, wait, that won't work. Fuck. I guess I'll just Eldritch Blast his ass. $16.
A 16 will miss.
Should be over there.
Not to my TV.
Anything else?
Negatory.
All right. He wakes the other goblin up. And they both take a defensive position. Gideon.
Oh, is it my turn? I really can't do much. Alright, that's my turn.
I do have a question.
Yep.
Since he was unconscious, was I at least able to yeet his crossbow into non-existence?
Didn't the spell fail? Or did it miss him?
No, he made a dex save, so technically, if he didn't have grip on that crossbow, the one that was on the ground, I just launched that thing 90 feet.
I'm going to say yes, you did.
Yay! I was worried about getting shot.
So Assassin's Creed doesn't have his fucking bow anymore. Sweet. Okay.
Little do you
I'm
know,
going back to
Assassin's
you.
5 has a spare crossbow.
We don't know that. Do we see a crossbow in his hand, Scary?
You do not.
Yay!
You see 2 scimitars.
Yay! Let the melees deal with them. Do you not have any damage cantrips?
All right,
Felgren?
Felgren.
I do.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have Ice Bolt. No, wait. Yeah, you have Ice Bolt.
But if they save against it, then it doesn't do anything.
Ice Bolt would probably be pretty good against the Scimitar dude, though, because doesn't it give him a disadvantage in his attack?
It does as long as it hits. How far away from town are we?
About half day's travel, maybe a little bit more. Actually, no. Now I think about it, I think you guys are still about 5 or 6 squares away, so about full day.
Full day away. Excellent. I will be casting. Magic missiles don't fail me now. I will be casting it on 2nd level,
Jesus.
one?
and so I will send 2 at each.
Okay.
The first one, so the
We'll go
one
to number
with-
2.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh Jesus.
4 damage.
4 damage.
He was previously hurt too.
6 damage.
All right.
Roll 2 1s and 2 2s.
I know.
Nice.
Are they D4s?
Yeah.
Rahagu.
I forgot that I could have dashed last turn to get closer.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
you could have.
I forgot.
I'm gonna stand up and go 5, 10, 15, and then I'm dashing as a bonus action 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so he's in range now. Amount of second levels. Witch Bolt. This guy right here. For Assassin 2. Ooh, it's a 20.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Come on,
Fucking
D12.
finally.
Kill that ass.
Yeet. 3.
3.
The good thing
Yeah.
is, it's a continuous spell. And you get to use it next turn too
Yep.
for free.
As a bolt of lightning reaches out and chains you 2 together.
Does he look panicked?
He looks concerned
They're probably all
I
concerned. We just
smile
killed
at
their
him.
leader.
And
and
wave.
still tired.
Yep, I smile at him and wave. That'll be my turn.
Ink.
Perfect. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm going to move here. And I'm going to use sweeping attack to hit both of them.
Okay.
Well, actually, what it does, I do a D8 to the second one is actually what it does. So let me see if I actually hit first. That's an 18.
18 does hit.
Okay, so I'm attacking at this one, and then so I'll do 1d10. I got 10 plus 3 is 13 damage on him, and then I roll a d8, which I got an 8. Do I add my proficiency bonus or my whatever bonus? Oh no, wait. Expend 1 spirit to deal damage. Oh, so I just roll I do roll another d10. Wait a minute, hold on. If the original equal to the number you roll on the superior. Oh, so I do roll the 8. So it's just 8 damage, I think, on the second one. So it's a 13 on the first one and 8 on the second one.
Okay. Both are severely injured.
What? 13 and 8 and they didn't die. Wow. Well, I can use my Polearm Mastery to hit this one again.
Okay.
Hopefully, anyway. Does 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
Alrighty, that is my turn.
Odysseus.
I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast, Goblin Assassin. Well, he's got. I'll do it on Goblin Assassin 5. You have this one with your Witch Bolt, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna attack Goblin Assassin 5 then. Not
That
like
is
it
a miss.
matters. Alright, that's the end of me.
All right. Goblin Assassin 5 throws his. I don't know. He got scimitars. He's gonna step up.
Then I get an attack of opportunity, don't I?
Go ahead.
No, because you're already in range with them.
Uh,
Because it's only when they come into your range, but if you're already in range.
I don't know how
think he
you
might
want
be
to roll
correct there.
that carry with it with reach. Me
I don't
having
know,
reach.
yeah, how that works with him moving around within your range. I thought if you moved within range, like whether it was in or out or just around.
Yeah, it's when they enter your reach, and your reach is 10 feet, so he was already in your reach.
Okay.
All right, he is going to swing his scimitar, and that is a miss. Using his bonus action, he swings again and misses again. That is the end of his turn. Back to Gideon.
Just gets right in the middle of them.
Swing
like, fuck
Goblin
it.
Assassin 2 and say, fuck it, I'm not changing anything now.
Well, you kind of just walked right
And
in the
he's
middle of the
gonna
witch
miss.
bolt.
Oh, the critical hit.
Well, that one's just
Just-
dead. I don't have to roll damage at this point. And
But
then,
do you want to see?
what'd you say?
But do you want to just to see?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Well,
I get
he
a
rolled
plus. I get a
one.
plus 10 to damage no matter what on that point. So I'm sure the 10 plus would have just killed him.
Yeah, it would.
And then since I hit a crit hit, I believe with my ability I get an extra attack now.
I think you're right.
Cheater.
And 0 hit points. If I crit
that
hit
the
or reduce a
rage?
creature to 0, so either which way I would have got an extra attack. So, and I'll go ahead and attack this one. And that's a miss on that one. I
That is
killed
a
one
miss.
though.
Good job.
Severely killed one.
He really likes
Yeah,
that power.
and you
hit.
killed the one whose turn was next.
Fuck
Felgren.
him.
Murder.
mean,
I wouldn't waste a spell.
yeah, but we're probably gonna sleep before we get.
Yeah, but just in case we get attacked before you get to fall asleep,
You
just
could
ice
do
bolt
a
him.
cantrip if you wanted.
That would have
Yeah.
been 18 damage on that first one.
I am 5, 10, 5, 10, 15,
Frostbite
40.
for 1d6
I
damage.
am within range of frostbite. I'm gonna cast frostbite.
All right,
Is
was
that
it
a
con save?
cantrip?
It is a con save of 13.
Oh, he got a 16.
Of course he did.
Never mind then.
Yeah, they're rolling really high.
These are the greatest goblins ever. I mean, these are like the 300.
Yeah.
You say that, they barely hurt you guys.
Barely
Bullshit,
hurt
I'm
me.
almost dead.
I was gonna say, I got the
Goblin
shit.
Leonidas.
For me being a fucking barbarian, they hurt the shit out of me.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
Like,
taking more damage from this than
I'm-
I the wizard.
I'm borderline single digits over here.
Yeah, but
How?
Lewis, you have
You've been
32 health.
crawling the entire
Yeah,
game.
Pretty
and that's
good.
a lot of damage off of me.
Whose go is it?
That's my turn.
Well-
I'm done.
All right, Rahagu.
It is more
Um,
to.
You assholes
Josh, though.
wasted his witch bolt.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll walk up here, look at him, and I will hold out my hand and just look at.
Handshake.
Hold out your hand.
Look, I know what I'll do. As I'm holding out my hand, I'm casting Disguise Self, and I'm turning my into the one that we just killed, his friend that we just killed,
In front of him.
in front of him. Yes,
Nice.
borderline mocking him, kind of telling him it's over, type of thing. And that will be my turn.
If he tries to move out, does he
Ink.
does
He dies if he
3
moves.
opportunity attacks of opportunity happen?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, he dies if he tries to move at this point.
Whose go is it? That's Ink's go.
You guys aren't very familiar with goblins.
Oh yeah, because he can disengage. Well, can he disengage 3 separate people though?
Yes.
He ain't getting away. Kill him, Ink.
My turn.
No, I didn't think it was your turn.
Yeah, you're after Rahagu.
All right. will attack. That would be a 12.
That would be a miss.
Polar Mastery. A 24.
That is a hit.
For 5 damage.
And down goes the final goblin.
I thought you didn't get your modifier damage on the second part of your
He does.
mace.
I do.
It's also a lower dice roll too, though. So
It's only a
as long
D4
as
instead of a
you-
D10.
True.
All right. The ambush is over.
I'm gonna
Search their bodies.
I'm gonna go collect the dagger that they threw at Thelgris if I can find it. Or Thelgrim.
Okay.
Poison.
It takes
dagger.
you a little bit, but you do find it.
He stabbed me with it. I want to keep it.
And grab his sheath and put the dagger back in his sheath so it
Yeah.
stays poisoned.
Very well.
All right. You may add a dagger to your inventory.
Does it stay poisoned?
It does not. The poison will dry up within an hour.
That's fine. I want the dagger.
Even though he grabbed the sheath?
The goblin did not poison the sheath.
Oh, what
He
a
poisoned the
little puss.
dagger.
Can we
Pussy
find any
goblin.
poison on that goblin?
You search, but you don't find any more. You do find several daggers on him.
We searched all the other goblins too. Do we get anything off them?
Okay. The last one you killed, who had the more prominent armor, had a tarnished note written in goblin.
Lewis, can't you speak goblin?
I can. Yes.
Let's give the note to Lewis. See how much we're worth.
All right. I'm going to read the note and translate it as I read it to the party.
The note is a bounty for each of your heads with very accurate descriptions of each of you. And at the bottom is a stamp, a picture of a spider.
Who has the lowest bounty?
Do we all have the same bounty?
No.
Who's the most expensive?
Uh,
Please tell me the bird doesn't have a bounty on his
I know. That's what I was thinking. That's why I asked the lowest.
Before you answer, go ahead and take a minute and think about it.
yeah, I do. I have to think of who's pissed him off the most.
I mean, I'm the one who did hurt him the most, probably, with the swing and hit him in the arm.
Well, that wasn't the
Assume
spider.
that mine would be the lowest since I was the one that wanted to leave. Or stated that I wanted to leave.
Yeah, I did try to first attack him, but then damn.
Hey,
Skeleton
we don't
attack
know if
first.
that's the spider.
First off, it does mention a single name.
Oh,
Rohagu.
Oh my god.
Ink had the highest bounty.
well, interesting.
But it does not mention his name.
Wait,
But it
Say
does
what my
describe
bounty
him
is?
in great
Or
detail.
do you have to come up with that?
What?
Does it
Oh.
say what my bounty is?
Yes, it was worth about 300 gold pieces.
well, we could always
What
talk
are
about
the
Uh,
rest of us worth?
Between 200 and 250.
And what did it mention about Rohagu?
just his name. That's the only name
When
he knew.
describing him, it mentioned that he goes by the name Rohagu.
Yeah, he's probably the only one whose name he knew.
How did he? Why would he know his name? He's a hermit.
We might have said something when we were there.
You know this
Nobody.
means when we go
he
back
doesn't speak.
when we go back to Phandalin, we're probably gonna have to fight again, so we should probably rest before we go into town.
Well, I was gonna say we should have Rahagu do a shapeshift. Well, but he's gonna have to rest for that. So
I will. I am
actually,
out of.
no. Oh, are you
Keep
out
the
of?
bodies.
You're still the goblin form, aren't you?
I am in goblin form now, but it only lasts an hour, and he said we
yeah.
have a day's travel.
Can you not Conjure up the illusion with a body?
No, it's a cast. It's a spell though. He doesn't have any spell slots. I think
Well, I'm
everybody's
saying
out.
we can bring a goblin body with us.
I don't think it needs it.
No,
does
I
it?
don't. I don't need the body. I've already seen it. I can make it now.
Oh. Have you seen what these bandits look like in Philanderlin or whatever it's called?
Vandalin.
Well,
Yeah, the-
keeping in mind
treat it
that
like
is a
an
great idea, but I cannot change my size so that much. So whatever I create has to be roughly my height.
Well, it's
Be a
more
gnome.
like the gnome with their outfit. 'Cause I'm sure they have like a signature outfit.
I got a no
Well, we
mount.
know their insignia, right?
I
So,
think you just,
Tyler can do prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation is how you pronounce that spell. Yes, I can.
I like prestidigitation.
I think we
better.
should. I think we should keep traveling till we're about a half a day away from Phandalin, and then rest there. So we're not too.
You are half day because you're
Are we?
only 3. You can
Alright.
travel 5 hexes in a day.
Oh, so
So
we're
Well,
we're-
let's get a little bit closer. Let's get like 2 hexes away.
I'd say 1. I don't want to get too close. I don't want to be on the main trail.
Well, we could go right here then, and then it's only 2 to Phandalin, right?
Well, we're gonna
That's
take
one
the
of the-
road. Otherwise, you're gonna be a lot harder to travel. Probably.
All right, whatever.
We'll get lost.
And we died in the wilderness. The end.
Well, wouldn't we stop here then? Because then it's like 1,
Well,
2.
yeah, but then you're right directly on the. Well, I mean, we'd go here.
Crossroads.
We're already directly on the road, so.
Alright,
And we're
well,
making camp.
Oh,
All right.
Ink, why don't you make yourself useful and go hunt us some pheasants?
Doesn't Gideon do? Isn't he the one who has proficiency in like hunting
Yeah.
and stuff?
he's the one that's probably gonna have better survival skills.
Yeah,
Wow.
I have proficiency.
I mean,
in survival.
I have a +3 in survival
As do
myself.
I, yeah.
Why don't
Okay.
one of you go to this woods
We're
and one
both.
of you go to this woods? And us mages will do what mages do.
Take a nap.
I wasn't gonna mention it, but I've only taken one watch this entire game.
I know I've been on, except for the last one, every watch.
I know the warriors have been.
Well, we should be the ones to do and watch though, because we're the big guys.
True.
Alright.
And
We just
more
gotta make sure
expendable.
we get the long rest, because especially you take a lot of damage.
So
Yes,
as we're
I
setting
did.
camp, I'm going to move a few hundred yards into the woods and set my hunting trap out for in case something runs across it.
All right. It is now midnight. Are we ending here?
I would say so.
Well-
After last night, yes, I think this is a good spot to.
Well, can we get the rest done so I can get my health
Yeah,
back so I don't forget
unless,
about it?
unless we're going to be attacked tonight.
Yeah, because we don't know
Which
about the encounter.
you want us to just roll d8s to find that out?
Nope. I called it before the first one. I was only going to have you roll 1 more random encounter for the trip. Because that was 2 for this trip.
So we get our long rest then.
So you guys do get your long rest.
Excellent.
How much health do I get back?
Everything.
You go back to full with a long rest. On D&D Beyond, Josh, there is a button at the top that says long rest. You can hit that and it'll do everything you get
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
long rest.
Reset all the things.
Yeah, and whenever you cast spells, if you click on cast, it'll take your spell slot.
Well, it wouldn't even
Um,
let me click my spell slots for some reason.
You might not be able to in that unless you're
Can I
logged
try
in.
to go hunt for food for one of the watches?
Oh.
Well, we'll do that when we come back tomorrow.
Do it
or
next time?
week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, you guys could roll real quick, and it'll say whether or not we use rations.
Yeah, go ahead and roll survival.
Both of us, I take it, since we're both
Just
hunting?
one.
Oh, okay.
Well, they're both hunting though.
Yeah, we're both hunting
Oh,
separate areas.
that's true. You
We
both,
rolled
yeah.
the same thing.
They
We both got
rolled
10.
sevens.
Yeah. So
All
we're both
right.
hunting.
Did either of you get above 12?
Nope.
No.
Then you did not find any.
But I did have a trap set out before while we were setting camp. Did that catch anything?
It did not.
Fuck. Yeah, whatever.
So minus from our rations.
Yep.
Man, a whole nother week to have to play D&D? That's too long, guys.
Well, I mean, we have a
Alright.
session on Tuesday, so Well,
No,
some of
fuck
us
you
do.
guys.
Maybe.